My name is Bob Wade, and I am the newly hired, actually August the 13th, or of 2013, I was hired as the lead instructor for the Kirkwood's Advanced Manufacturing Program. Along with what the instructors may do in the lab, more or less makes the student more comfortable with the whole learning experience. So they can spend as much time as they need to in the virtual reality environment, learning how to do the tasks that are necessary for them to be successful with the course as a whole. And when they finish here, if they've mastered any type of weld on the virtual reality welder, then they could go into the lab and spend a lot less time out there under the actual hood, and they'll use less gas, less wire, less consumables, less steel, and they'll feel more comfortable when they're actually in the environment. So I think, you know, as a whole, it really, really helps the instructor to, I guess, make the student more comfortable with the whole learning experience. Yeah. It just seems to me like if they get practice where they don't actually have to be concerned with picking up something and looking, you know, where nobody else can see how it looks, you know, and if they don't like the way it looks, they got to push one button and they can start all over, you know. So it gives them that opportunity that they don't feel so bad about wasting material. They can move, you know, weld for 1 inch and decide they don't like the way things are working out and start over. Fortunately, the instructor can see all of that, you know, because each one of the students has a flash drive. So, and the students know that everything that they do on the machine is recorded, and it gives the instructor the opportunity also to take a look and see how well they're progressing over a period of time. And with this technology, I don't know, I think the virtual paint booth that we have at Lynn Regional has the same capabilities. It'll record each student's actions, whatever they do, and anytime they do it. So, and the student, it can't be erased from this machine. So the only way they can erase it is they have to plug it into a PC. And fortunately in the weld lab, we've got two. We've got one in the classroom here, and each one of the instructors has their own. So normally the students just hand it right to the instructor before they leave for the day. So it gives us opportunity to look at it that night or make suggestions over the next couple of days of what they might need to do to fix the problem. Experience that I've had at the regional center here in Hiawatha, the students are mostly 17, 18 years old. They're more, I guess for lack of a better term, they're more adept at video games. So they see this as a video game, and then invariably if I have 12 or 15 students, this somehow ends up being a competition. And it's like, you know, when I was younger, we played pinball, and it was always, okay, who can get the highest score on the pinball machine, you know? So the students now are doing that with this, and they don't even realize they're doing it until maybe the instructor mentions, okay, who got the highest score, and they automatically know. I mean, they'll point to, oh, well, he got it, or he or she did, or so. Age-wise, I think the younger students, up to maybe 22 or 23 years old, really, really like it if they don't have any welding experience at all. If they do have welding experience and they're a little bit older, they may not necessarily be too jazzed about it, you know. But if the instructor makes them, or tries to help them understand what the purpose of it is, then generally they kind of get the feel for it, and then they're not so, they don't shy off too much about having to use it. Well, it's always been in the CNC portion, or in the CNC degree programs, or anything manufacturing-wise, there's a lot of hands-on stuff. Now, Andy Livin, one of the instructors for the CNC program, we've kind of revamped, or completely revamped the whole program now. It's nationally recognized, nationally certified through NIMS, which is the National Institute for Metalworking Skills. And each one of the students acquires a block of credentials throughout the whole program. And the programs that I'm responsible for, the Advanced Manufacturing Program, my students spend quite a bit of time in the CNC lab, and they also spend time in the welding area too. So everything I would say the majority of the classes that the students take for the CNC courses and for the Advanced Manufacturing courses, they get credentialed in them. And definitely welding and the CNC portion of them.